Hey peoples, so today we are just, as you see from the title, honey, we are going to be talking about my experience at working at a amusement park. And I learned a lot from working at amusement park, and also what to do and what to not do, and a lot of things. I learned a lot. But today I'm just going to talk to y'all about it and talk about my story time, my opinions and everything on it. So, you know what we do on this channel? We start the music.
Our rules, our dreams, we're blind. Blowing shit up with homemade dynamite. Our friends, our drinks, we get.
Okay, so I started working at an amusement park. It was I think it was during the summer. It was a summer job. And how I got that, I got to think about working at an amusement park is it was from school. Somebody the amusement park people would come to our school. So I went there, I did my interview, I looked nice, did all the things. I got the job. We start the job, everything's fine. I'm to myself, but also outspoken and also very gay. I'm just playing. So off the bat, I met some really nice people. They were so nice. Oh, I love them. I used to love them, but we're gonna get to that. It was nice. It was really nice, and they trained me. They made us do. They practiced how to do the computers and how to do tickets and welcome people in the all that stuff. I was in guest services, honey. I'm very outspoken and very happy person. I may have a bitch face sometimes, but anyway, we're gonna get to the stories. Okay, so going into the amusement park, I did not know that none of my friends were gonna work at this amusement park at all. I did not know. I was blinded, honey, but it was fun. I did not know that I would literally see half of the people in Kentucky that I know personally at this certain amusement park. It was fun and stuff, but it was also not fun. So this is why I want to talk about this, because if you want to work in an amusement park, honey, you have to learn how to control a lot of things, because people will literally walk all over you in that place, for real, if you let them. So the first thing is my managers. I one of my manager. I don't like all of them. Working with managers and stuff like that, they just, some of them they're nice, some of them are not, and I have to respect them anyway. But the reason why I want to talk about this is because I got fired from that place, actually, from the amusement park, and it was over some petty stuff. Honey, it was so petty. So one day, I was coming in, doing my regular shift. It's super duper hot. It's summertime, mind you. Oh, I got some cream weight too, honey. I'm gonna have some cream weight. I'm there with some of my friends, and we're communicating, doing our thing. And me, I'll be at the front of the gate, and I have to welcome people in, scan tickets, and do bag check as well. Bag check is when you take people's belongings, and you look through it to see if they have no weapons, knives, and all that stuff. So it wasn't that bad. I loved my job. Actually, I really did like the job, until I saw the pettiness and the childish ugh. So I was working, and it was really, really hot. I wanted some water. I needed some water, actually, because my throat was getting dry, all these things. I didn't try to complain or anything, but it was getting to that moment where we are allowed to have our break, And so I was talking to my supervisor. So now Here's the thing: the supervisors at this amusement park, I don't like none of them, except for 2 of them, and that's it. That's all I have to say, because they're literally so shady, and they literally try to like look down on you just because you're literally 16, or literally like, you know, if you don't know how to do the job, they will literally look at you like you're stupid. Just teach us. But anyway, so every supervisor was like, "Oh my god, I really did not stand her. I could not take it. Like, she gets on my nerves. Like, ugh." But anyway, it was that 4 hour mark, a 6 hour mark, or whatever it was, where like people below 16 have to like take their break, and it was about that time. No, I asked my supervisor. I said, "Hey, when are we gonna be able to like have our break?" And she's like, "You're just gonna be patient." Like, very, very rude. Like, very upset. Like, I don't know why she's upset. I don't know. Like, what was the problem? I didn't do anything. I just asked a question. And you know me, I'm just like my attitude. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, she didn't hear me or anything, but she kept on looking at me as I was like, you know, as I did that. So I'm like, I'm bag checking. And there's like a rule where we have to ask people to like bag check and stuff. I forgot. Like, I literally forgot, because it's like, it's so many people coming into this amusement park. Like, it's so many people. And, you know, sometimes you forget. Like, you know, girl, we forgot. And, you know, my manager, she was behind me. Like, she came up behind me. She was like, "Oh, did you remember to check that, did you remember to ask that person?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I forgot." I said something like, "Oh, I forgot," something like that. He was like, "Well, you need to check, like, ask them and stuff like that." So as she's talking to me, I'm like, okay. I was like, "Ma'am, can you put your bag on the what you call it?" And then I was gonna like say, "Ma'am, check the what you call it." But I went in her purse anyway and like did everything. And she was like, "Bruce, you can't do that." Like, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, anyway. So the next day, I came in and I did like a 2-hour shift, and they called me down to the office, and it was like, I went into the to HR. Like, it's like a, you know, where like people sit down, like put their stuff in lockers and stuff, like, you know, the employee, like, you know what I mean. And, you know, they was like, we need, like, when they called, it was like, "Oh, we need Bruce to come down there to the HR. We have to talk to him," or something like that. And so as I'm going down there, I'm nervous as hell. I'm like, I felt like something was going to happen. Anyway, I was like, they was already cutting people off. You know, cutting people off real, girl. And I was like, I know it's gonna be me next, because I like literally messed up on like making the little card things. Or like, manager told me that I need to do this and do that, and then my supervisor was getting on butt with me, and I broke my eyes, so it has to be something. So, honey, I get down there, and guess what? I got fired. I got fired for the most petty stuff, and they said it was my attitude. They said that a supervisor said that like I had an attitude with them. It could have been like, honey, I forgot to ask people about the what you call it in the supervisor. Like, girl, suck it up. Like, honestly, suck it up. If you're gonna be a supervisor, you have to suck it up and stop having an attitude with the employee, actually. Because it doesn't make no goddamn sense for you to be coming to work and act, and you want us to be happy and all this stuff and be so respectful, but you can't even do that. Like, it doesn't make no damn sense. Honey, I packed it, honey. I got out. I was ready to go anyway. And I really don't even want to work there anymore, because the shadiness behind all of that is just, it's just terrible. But let's talk about like the friends and stuff like that. Oh, honey, we had a lot of tea, honey. It was a lot of rumors going on, a lot of things going on, honey, and we were just all for it, honey. We was like that. I really love working there, but the only thing I hate working there is that we have to pay for our own food, and we're employees. Don't y'all have enough money? Don't y'all have enough money? Tell me, please. Tell me. Anyway, when I was with the friends and stuff, you know, it was fun. Because I got to reunite with my best friend, bitch. And, like, you know, my other, whoever the other people are, but they no longer my friends, except for a couple people. And those people know who they are. If they don't, then I guess you know where we stand. But it was fun working there. But I just want to tell you, like, when you work at places like this, anywhere, like, girl, be on your P's and Q's. Literally stick to yourself and do not work with friends. I know that I love working with my friends, but honestly, I feel like that too was a thing too, because every friend that I have that was like gone, and I was like, it's me next. Like, so don't work with friends. Work by yourself and like be in your P's and Q's. Be very respectful at all times, even when the customers is fucking wrong, because they obviously they be wrong too. It was a time, see, when customers went outside and they had drinks and food and stuff, they wasn't able to bring it back in because of safety reasons. And when people bring in their waters and stuff, we had to say, throw it away. I know that it sounds terrible, and I really do not like doing it, but I had to do my job anyway. And it was just one lady. This one lady was in a wheelchair. I felt so bad for her. Like she was really hot and like really really sweating. And you know they had to throw away their waters, have to throw away their snacks that they bring in, all these things because of safety reasons. And like I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, but you have to throw away your water. She was like, what? Like, she was so mad, And she was like, oh, what do you want to do with the water? Do you want to drink it or do you want to wear it? Like she was saying, like, she want to throw it at me. She want to throw the water at me. Girl, if she would have thrown that water at me, that would have been the day. But, you know, you had to be very patient with the customers and stuff like that. Customers get like real anxious and they have to wait in line in the morning, so you know they like, you know, very upset. And then, oh my god, it was one time these boys was trying to like sneak their way into the into the front gate, and they had like different kind of ID cards. Girl, I caught them. I was like, you can't come in here with all that. So they was like revoked from Kentucky Kingdom. So I was like, that's what you get. You trying to come in here and fool me? Ain't gonna fool me. But I know this is rambling and stuff like that. I just really want to put this out because I talk about it and think about the old times. But like it was fun while it lasted, and it was actually really really stressful. But that's all I have for this week, and I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday, of course, you know. Don't forget to be yourself, no one else, and I'll see y'all next time.
I dreams